Just like last season, the De La Salle Green Archers enter this campaign's first meeting with their arch rivals with a younger, less experienced team as compared to their foes from Loyola Heights. Unlike last year, though, La Salle has a new Pumaran at the helm, but Coach Dindo is fully aware that this Ateneo squad isn't invincible and that the Archers have what it takes to shoot them down. What are you feeling now that you're going against them in the seniors division?
There's gonna be a lot of people watching and you just have to stay calm because of the pressure.
So Maui, hindi niyo pa natatalo yung Ateneo sa last 6 games niyo. Anong kailangan niyong gawin para maiba naman?
Plan lang talaga namin maging aggressive. Maging focus kami sa game this Saturday. Tapos, syempre, stick within the system. Tapos, siguro i-enjoy lang namin yung game.
Kailangan niyong gawin para maiba naman?
The team with energy. And then, just play as a team. Don't give up. That's it.
You've lost 6 straight times to Ateneo, and you're one of the only remaining players who's experienced winning against them. Why did you lose those last 6 times?
Like last 3 minutes of the game, we back down. I think we need to change that. We need to play aggressive ball throughout the game. And I think naman the players are really hungry this time. So I'm just gonna make sure that we play aggressive and La Salle basketball throughout the game. We need to think about the team, not ourselves.
There you have it, Simon Atkins of the De La Salle Green Archers.
Thank you very much. Back here live at the Araneta Coliseum. Well, everybody talking about that 6-0 streak of Ateneo over La Salle. But you talk about the rookies of La Salle, 7 rookies in that team, TJ. They don't care about that streak because they never experienced it.
Exactly, and they're coming into this as their first Ateneo La Salle game fresh. Anything can happen.
Yeah.
Absolutely anything can happen. There have been times we've seen great rookies come out with big performances, and we've seen some rookies come out with flat performances because of too much pressure. But looking at what the Archers have so far, we were calling them their hits and misses.
Okay.
There's some good things about them this year, and there's some things that are going to be their key this year. First, obviously, what they've been doing well, they have been the best team in bench scoring. 36.7 points off the bench from this team. 9 players are averaging more than 50 minutes a ball game.
Wow.
So you can see the balance of playing time. The balance also of the scoring coming from the players of Coach Tito Pumaran. Take note, 3 out of their 5 top scorers are off the bench, combining for 22 points a game. That's Marata, Andrada, and De La Paz. That's a big feat for them coming off the bench. Their inexperience, though, may be a big factor. 7 rookies and 4 sophomores is no joke whatsoever, especially coming into an Ateneo La Salle game where you want to bank on your veterans.
All right, now we can talk about the Salamats, the Salvas, the Atkins, and even the Maui Villanuevas in this game. But let's highlight a couple of breakthrough performances from the previous games for these 2 teams. Ateneo, Justin Chua. La Salle, Papot Paredes, TJ.
I gotta say, this particular matchup and their respective previous performances got me so excited for this game.
Exactly.
Personally, I've been waiting for Justin Chua to have his breakout game. I saw this kid when he was in high school, and I saw what he can do. And he did exactly that. He is an outside scorer. He's got a great perimeter game. He's not blessed with quickness. He's not blessed with a lot of moves in the paint, but he's got a great touch, and he did just that against USD. 17 points in only 28 minutes. Added that 11 rebounds, 4 block shots. On the other hand, Papot Paredes came out of nowhere, exploding for DLSU, and I'm sure La Salle knew that this guy was capable of this.
Yep.
But did they think it would happen this early? I don't know. But he poured in 10 points, 8 rebounds, and an awesome record so far for season 73. 6 shot blocks in only 18 minutes. Imagine if he played more than that, he could have gotten more blocks. But the energy that these 2 guys bring on the floor for their teams is going to be a major factor, especially, I think, on the side for Paredes and the big man of La Salle.
Well, TJ said it best. You couldn't have scripted better. It is Ateneo versus La Salle. Those 2 guys will see action, and we'll get this game going when we come back here live from the Araneta Coliseum on Studio 23.
Rivalry ever in Philippine sports. This is your season 73 of the UAAP. First, celebrating their centennial 100th year anniversary in 2011. Here's this year's UAAP hosts, the De La Salle Green Archers. And Simon Atkins. Point guard, number 12, Joel Tolentino. Center, number 15, Ferdinand. Power forward, number 5, Maui Villanueva. And at shooting forward, number 10, Joshua Spiderweb. Head coach of the Green Archers, Tento Pomaren. And now, the starting five for the reigning, defending, back-to-back UAAP champions, the Ateneo de Manila Blue Eagles. At shooting forward, number 13, Ryan Bonafé. Power forward, number 21, Frank Golia. Center, number 18, Justin Chua. Guy, number 12.
Blue and green, Ateneo and LaSalle. First time for season 73 of the UAAP. Part 1, yes. Live on Studio 23. The replays for those watching it on Balls Channel 34. Good evening to you. And again, all of this is experienced in high definition on Balls HD 167. Again, Boom Gonzalez, DJ Manoto, ABS-CBN Sports. It is live. It is exclusive. And we are ready to go here at the Araneta Coliseum on a Saturday at that. Here we go. First base. Guys in white and green with Tolentino starting at point. Villanueva, Atkins at 2. Joshua Webb and Ferdinand. DJ, if you're a LaSalle fan, Joshua Webb, who attacks for the very first time, has averaged 18.5 against Ateneo last year. This year, in the 3 games, has only, what, 5 points, right?
Obviously, this is his favorite opponent to go up against, and it's a no-brainer. I mean, Joshua and his family have spent all their lives wearing green and white, and this is something that really, pumps him up and makes him more focused to go even better.
Kirk Long for the first 3 of the ball game, and he gets it to go. As Ateneo, the defending champions, draw first blood.
And we're going to monitor that. Remember, we mentioned Ateneo is the worst three-point shooting team in the league so far today at only 15.9% from beyond the arc. So we're going to see if they're going to do a better job of spacing out the floor, drive and kick-outs to get better looks from beyond the arc.
And that's pretty much a percentage of Kirk Long. He's shooting at 15.4 for the season so far. Let's bring in the third member of our broadcast team, Jessica Mendoza from the Ateneo side.
First off, Boom, the PTs have informed me that Eric Salamat has fully recovered for today's game and will be playing at 100%. On the other hand, Chris De Chavez, he was able to take the cast off his broken finger, but he will have to stay on the bench for a couple more games. As for alumni support, Mr. Manny Pangilinan himself paid the Blue Eagles a visit at the dugout, along with Jai Reyes, Nonay Baclao, and Raba Al-Husseini, who expressed his regret at no longer being able to put on the blue and white. He said, "Ang pangit maging fan." Overall, the boys are relaxed and focused and are going to avoid the mistake of taking their rivals for granted. Boom and TJ.
Thank you very much for the Samson courtside update. Samson turn on tomorrow. Really, that's a sad part of graduating. Coming back and being a spectator, wanting to help but cannot. As LaSalle has missed all their field goal attempts so far. Ateneo in the lead. And almost 2 minutes gone by here in the first. Salamat against Atkins, the 2 captains against each other. PJ, Salamat gets it back. Broken play. They go to Kirk Long once again from the corner. That's short. The rebound with Maui Villanueva.
Well, good defensive rotation there by LaSalle. Even though Ateneo was scampering and patient enough to move that ball around, they did not allow them an easy look.
Webb on the curl. Webb all the way. Still no go because there was an infraction. He stepped on the line and gives us an opportunity to throw it to Aaron Torrejon from LaSalle. Aaron?
You know what, guys? If you were to enter the dugout before this game, you would have seen the boys and described them in one word, and that would have been focused, since they already had their game faces on, just as Coach Dindo wanted. And there was the serious atmosphere the boys had since their first day of practice for this game last Tuesday. Also, the boys broke their usual habit of listening to their iPods before the game, and instead they were all on the floor, quietly watching their game against UE to remind themselves of what they can do to secure a victory today. This silence, though, is not an indicator of their energy, as the boys yelled a resounding "Yes, Coach" when asked if they are ready to let Ateneo bleed. The huddle was ended by Coach Dino telling the boys that this will all boil down to the hungrier team.